Всем привет, дорогие подписчики и зрители канала, с вами Рыжик. Мы продолжаем проходить Mass Effect 2. Так, я помню, у нас тут, да, вот очки надо распределить. Заморозка открывается так, перезагрузки, это техническую броню надо прокачивать. Вот. И деформация надо бросок прокачивать. Давайте я возьму помощника, один ранг, возьму бронечку, прокачаю и вот перезагрузку. Я думаю, что в принципе норм. Так, отряд Джейкобу мы прокачаем вот это и, наверное, давайте вот это. Единичку мы одну оставим, пускай у него будет. Вот. И, собственно, я хотела что сделать? Поменять местами вот эти вот умения, потому что мне, в принципе, тактическая броня я один раз нажала, и все. И, в принципе, мне она пока не нужна. Все, давайте двигаться дальше. А, кстати, пятерку, когда нажимаю, у меня все умения там, по-моему, это активируются, нет? Что-то тут. Воу. Тихо. Че, все? Что-то мне кажется, что это еще не совсем все.
Wilson, where are you? Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control! Up those stairs, Shepard. Oh God! I'm hit! They shot me!
Ой, да что ты? Держись, тряпка. Как хорошо, что тут можно бегать без этих хреней. Ну, в смысле, без усталости. А то там, блин, один шаг сделаешь, уже устал. Угу. Ну, собственно, это же нам в плюс, да, то, что нас воссоздали как нужно было. Да, что? Что такое?
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Найдите пенициллин. Так я же уже видела, он вот здесь. Да. Я просто хотела посмотреть, может, тут патроны где есть. Удержите левый shift, чтобы открыть меню приказов. Не левый shift вообще-то, а вот это. Да. Ну, собственно, ну и понятно. Можно было на кнопочку нажать.
Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Ну, вообще-то да.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path for the shuttles.
Excuse me.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Чтобы открыть. Используя... А, перезагрузка. У меня же есть перезагрузка, да. А чё она не взрывается, эта хрень, ничего? Я, кажется, поняла. Вот так надо делать. Блин, ништяк.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Ну, можно было бы спросить, кто такой призрак. Ну, я, в принципе, уже почитала кое-где, поэтому... Я думаю, что это глава Цербера, поэтому, в принципе, смысл. Так. Я, короче, так запоминаю. Оранжевый, зеленый, фиолетовый, голубой. Блин, как это делается? Подождите. Не поняла. Я же нажимаю, а почему ничего не получается-то? Ну? Так, значит, синий, оранжевый там. Ну, как выбрать? Я не понимаю, короче, как делать. Я не поняла, как просто выбирать. Так, оранжевый, зеленый. Там. Вообще ничего не нажимается. Что за бред? На Shift надо нажимать-то. Не то. Там что-то белое должно быть. Блин. Да, я уже не успею. Нет, что-то не вижу такого. Вот. Нет, это не оно. Сверху белое, потом там синий что-то. Вот. Нашла. На Shift, оказывается, нажимать надо. Вот что. Вот это приколы. Короче, я не знаю, почему тут, видите, показывается одно, на самом деле совсем другое. В общем, ладно. Методом тыка мы разобрались. Почему-то кнопки управления вообще... Так. Там еще роботы. Тут-то, в принципе, у нас ничего. Как это? Есть патроны здесь. Так. Сейчас быстренько ту сторону надо проверить. Тоже патрончики. Все дела. Оба. Так.
Rerouting power. Rerouting power is having gain.
Отдыхайте. Отлично. В какую нам сторону идти? Подозреваю, что в противоположную. Да, скорее всего. Здесь у нас что? Взломщик. Так, голубой, оранжевый, там все дела. Так. Что-то не вижу пока такого цвета. Раз. Строчка белая. Вот, по-моему. О, все нашла. Так, получены кредиты. Ну, конечно. Так, а здесь у нас вот это, кстати, как-то попроще вроде бы немного. Так, где этот гребаный кружочек? Так, тоже получены кредиты. Деньгами нас тут пока обеспечивают. Точнее, ну, мы сами как бы себя обеспечиваем немного. Так, так.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you are...
Опа.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all. Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
Неужели?
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Конечно, мне же все интересно. А другие выжившие?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
Not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Так, ну все, мы в принципе спросили, окей, погнали.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Действительно.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Могли бы что-то и другое спросить.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Так, ну ладно. Не, я сейчас с вами.
Keep the elusive man waiting.
А, вы не хотите со мной разговаривать, да? Надо сначала с вашим этим хреновым призраком
The
поговорить.
elusive man is waiting for you in the other
Да,
room.
конечно, конечно. О, кстати говоря, броня. Бронечка. Ух ты, ё-моё. О, фу. Что за гадость? Я не хочу такое. Не, вот это еще как бы, ну так, это более-менее. Ну не, я оставлю эту. Кстати, можно шлем выбрать. Вот этот, либо вот этот. Самые такие вот. Ну, прикольные. Нагрудник. Угу. Типа, либо есть, либо нет. Плечи. Тоже либо есть, либо нет. И руки. Ну, все понятно, в общем. Как-то вот так. Ноги то же самое. Кстати, можно материал выбрать, да. Оттенок. Забавно. А красный? Кстати, прикольно смотрится, но нет, нет, цвет узора, нет. Все по стандарту, внешний вид. Ха-ха. О-хо-хо. Ха-ха-ха. Нет. Нет. Я ничего не хочу. Можно я отсюда выйду? Как? Как отсюда выйти? Мне, в принципе, и вполне так. Норм. Так, ну, по ходу дела... Сюда нам, да? Сюда? Чё за нах? Ой, пардон. Чё за фигня?
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different
Да, конечно.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Давайте сначала узнаем всю эту хрень.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Ну да, они там слишком медлительные.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Так, помощь
If
Альянса.
this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Кстати, да.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
От вас руки? От вашей руки, может быть. Так, ну мы, в принципе, все спросили, да?
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Да, у меня разве есть
Is this a
выбор?
volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always
Действительно.
have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Такое ощущение, как будто чем-то, ну, как бы, ну, Шепард чем-то ему обязана за то, что, короче, это, воскресил. Нет, ну, с одной стороны, это, конечно, супер, да, там это... Воскресили, переживаю, блин, ну, с другой стороны, как бы, блин, я не знаю. Вообще-то, естественно, там это все было дело. Характер, ну, в смысле, смерть, я имею в виду. Так. Короче, я имела в виду, что, в принципе, ну, умерла естественной смертью. В общем, ничего не поделаешь, жизнь такая, все дела. И тут какой-то хрен воскрешаете и говорите, типа, ты мне там чем-то обязан. Так, с какой-то стати вообще? Так, ну ладно, давай побазарим тут. Ну, тут колонистам, да, помощь нужна, понимаешь?
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Не уверена.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Ну, вообще, я ему больше доверяю, чем Миранде, потому что он в открытую, да, сказал нам, что вот, тебя Цербер воскресил, все дела, и, ну, как бы все нам выложил, карты на стол.
He said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Понятно.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Ну да, в принципе, молодцы.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Так, окей. Окей, давайте с этой поговорим теперь с Мирандой.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Да, я не собираюсь ничьи ожидания оправдывать.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Don't worry, we'll find out what happened to those colonists.
Well, at least you're confident. Let's hope it's not misplaced.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, we'd have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Да, хорошо, что
I
главное.
like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Понятно. Так, все.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Все понятно. Все ясно. Вообще, как бы, не совсем все понятно, все ясно, потому что я с ними поговорила, а мне еще, кстати, вон туда можно выйти, да? А что у нас тут? Так, Шепард вместе с оперативниками Тейлором и Лоусон удалось покинуть атакованный комплекс. Подрыв взрывного устройства полностью уничтожил комплекс. Спасательные отряды не смогли найти никаких улик на месте трагедии. По рекомендации Миранды я провожу проверку в других подразделениях, чтобы удостовериться, что Уилсон был единственным кротом. Несмотря на затраты проекта Лазарь, можно считать успешным. Шепард снова с нами. Гранатомет. Любимое оружие наемников Ворка. Из кровавой стаи одним удачным выстрелом способен поразить сразу несколько целей. Эффективен против брони, щитов и биотических барьеров. Так, деньги и все такое. Блин, тут загрузка началась. Ну ладно. Я что-то просто не ожидала, что мы закончим задание на самом деле.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Окей.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Сейчас посмотрим. По обстоятельствам. Что-то я пока никого не вижу. Что-то, по-моему, мне оружие новое дали, да? Нет. Ну и ладно. Челнок, блин. Короче говоря, давайте мы здесь, наверное, с вами закончим. Продолжим в следующей серии. А как это убирается-то? Подождите. Оружие. Оно же как-то должно убираться. Ладно, я это посмотрю. Мы с вами продолжим в следующей серии. Я надеюсь, что вам понравилось. Спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. Вступайте в группу. С вами была Рыжик. Всем удачи и пока-пока.